The Revenant Caves is overran with bots and gold farmers at every spot. For this video, I'm going to be focusing on killing the bots at the Rev Cyclopses and Demons, as this seems to be the most popular spot and has the bonus that it is above 30 wilderness, so the bots can't instantly teleport away. This lets me stay on Ancient Magics and use Ice Barrage instead of having to use Entangle and Teleblock, so it's much easier to get kills as we have more damage. The bots here seem to range between level 70 to 90 combat, so I'm going to be using my 99 combat account so I can attack pretty much everyone I see. This account has 61 attack, 88 strength and piety with 99 magic and range. I'm using a gear setup that costs under 10 mil, so I don't risk too much if I do run into higher level PKers, as I'm not the best and might end up dying. It's also affordable, so anyone who's watching, you can also try this. I've got a DDS and Ballista as my main KO weapons, and I've brought an Infernal Cape and Berserker Ring imbued, so I should be able to hit some nice specs. I will say I'm not the best PKer, so try not to flame me too much when I'm getting all my switches muddled up. The bots we're going to be attacking all have low defense, so my DDS and Ballista will be able to deal consistent damage to them. And they also have low hit points, so you can quite often end up killing them after 2 or 3 hits. One important thing to mention for this is you need to unlock loot keys for 1 mil so that you don't waste inventory space or time picking up the items that they drop. I would also recommend turning on the setting that makes food and potions go into the key as well, as it's all just extra profit. One of the things that makes this extremely good money is the fact that if you die inside the Rev Caves, you always lose 100k. So it's always worth killing anyone you see, even if they're naked, because you'll get that extra 100k. Bots also have a Bracelet of Ethereum, Dragonhide set, and arrows and potions, which made every single kill be worth over 250k. So if you can kill these quickly enough, the money really adds up. And at some points, when it was most active, I was finding bots in every world that I hopped into, and was able to get 5 kills in around 6 minutes, which is over 1.25 mil of loot. The first hour was by far the worst overall, as I was testing how would be the best way to kill them. I was trying to use DDS and rush the bots, and this ended up being very inefficient as I was banking too much to get spec back, and if I didn't get a good first hit, the bots would change to prey melee and I wouldn't be able to kill them with the second. Overall, in the first hour, I only managed to get 9 kills. This was still worth 3.25 mil, which put it just below max efficiency Zulrah and Vorkath, which you can expect 3.4 mil per hour at. And to do that, you need 99 in all your stats and billions of GP worth of gear, whereas here I'm only using a 10 mil setup. After this first hour, I knew that this method was going to be really good GP per hour. I just needed to focus on banking quicker, getting more kills per hour. I was doing a lot better in the second hour, however I did waste a lot of time trying to fight this anti-PKer who was using Darracks. I thought he would risk his hit points a bit and I'd have a good chance to kill him. However, as you can see here, I did end up dying to his Karasi, so that set me back a little bit. Probably wasted 5 minutes on dying and re-gearing. Death says 5.4 mil, but when you add in the cost of parchmenting my Defender and Infernal Cape, the overall loss is about 6.8 mil. So profit-wise, we're currently down money on the video. However, I don't mind as my main focus is showing just how much loot you can get from the bots. Even with dying the second hour, I still managed to get 13 kills and get 5.14 mil worth of loot, which may seem like a lot. However, I'm going to tell you now, this was also the second worst hour of the video. First hour and second hour didn't go too well overall. The rest of the video, it gets insane. So I want you to try and predict right now the total amount of loot we will PK in this entire 10 hours. After the second hour, I felt pretty comfortable killing the bots and knowing how to do it quickly. If you one-tick switch your weapons right before you hit them, you can always hit them off prayer. They were dying so fast and I was having a great time doing it. I really would recommend people to have a go at this, even if you don't PK much. It's easy, enjoyable, and I was just having a great time, laughing to myself with every spec that hit. Big numbers. I did run into a fair few PKs during this time, and most of the time, because you're in combat with the bots, no one can PJ you, but on the off chance that PKs can get on you, just try and freeze them back and hug a wall and escape, or stand under them until you get the log out. I did try and fight some of the PKers, but only generally the ones that were lower levels and I thought I'd have a chance to kill. A lot of these people up here are 126 combat and ARAMs and Staff of the Dead, so yeah, they're not really worth fighting. It takes around 2 to 3 minutes to bank, re-get a spec, and then run back. So you want to try and get multiple kills each trip before banking. The first hour did teach me a few things about how they worked though, which helped me throughout the rest of the 10 hours. Firstly, if you log into a world and a bot is there, not in combat, it will instantly log out and you won't be able to attack it in time. If they are in combat, they'll pray mage and instantly run south to the 30 line to try and teleport, even if you're not attacking them. You'll see a few times throughout this video where I log into a world with multiple bots and they all run away even though I'm only able to attack one of them. The bots will attack you back and even use magic shortbow special attacks on you if you get low enough. I still chose to keep using Smite rather than Protect's range, on the off chance I'll be able to smite them for their Amulet of Avarice. I also found that they would always prioritise drinking prayer potions over eating. So it made smiting them difficult, but it did make it easier to get kills as they would drink potions and then wouldn't be able to eat food. Quite a few of them did manage to tank me all the way down to the 30 line teleport away. When this happened, I'd just hop to the next world and instantly try and find someone else to kill. But I think that might be the first Avarice PK. Very nice, 1.2 mil. He had prayer pots, what's he doing? He probably could have killed me then. You just gotta risk it sometimes. You just have to let what happens happen. And today the game wanted me to survive. What are they doing? Beautiful spec right there. That's massive. And he's dead. I got 17 kills that hour. 17 kills? That can't be right. That can't be right at all, surely. That's what it says. 17 kills, 7.4 mil made, and 17 kills. He just got 2 hit. Is he going to change prayer? No, he's just going to sit and die. Oh, fuck. That spec. I mean, he could have killed me, but 34, 35. That's insane. Oh, 35, 36. What is this trip? Everyone is just dying. The jump I don't. I'm gonna have to get lucky if I want this. He's already smited. Catch the freeze, catch the freeze. Okay, 0 damage freeze. That's fine. Big hit. Oh, good fight, mate. $31.38. Thank you for the money. I've been running back this way for quite a while, and he's one of the first people I've actually seen there. He's getting every single prayer wrong. And he's dead. Good fight, mate. Can it hit a 21? Let's hope it can't hit a 21. Oh, I'm brewing that. Just in case. No! Oh my god! I could have just died to a bot. I guarantee at some point in this video I'm going to die in such a stupid way. Oh, that's a nice spec. Got a spec back though. one step before the jump. Come on, big ballista. Brilliant. DDS. Smited, come on, one more big DDS. No, you're joking me. Okay. Was that the wrong... Oh my god, it was the wrong choice. Oh, one square off. Ah, he's dead anyway. That's not too bad. So that hour we managed to get 20 kills, and the total loot of those 20 kills, 8.3 mil in that hour. This is actually insane. I didn't think it would be this good at all. We're 4 hours in, averaging 6 mil an hour. I'm so gonna die. I'm so gonna die to one of these people. Well, that's the biggest key so far from the anti-PK. We smited him for his black mask and 4k rev effort. And that is the end of hour 5. That hour I managed to get 29 kills. 29 kills in that hour for a total of 8.7 mil. Right, let's speed through the rest of the clips and get to the 10 hours now. You've seen what it's like for the first 5. Enjoy the rest of the kills, and I'll be back again if something interesting happens, or with the final loop check. Oh my god, it happened! No! I got PK'd by a bot. I wonder if they loot the shit. Let me run back real quick. Oh, I need to repatch everything. Update, they do loot everything. So we've got a new set of mystics and we're back with 45 minutes left to go. And I've done it again. This time not to a bot, but to a PKer. The third death total. And 2 out of the 3 deaths in the last hour. Ah, oh, brilliant. And that kill right there is the final kill we will be getting. 10 hours is up, let's go check the loot. The Runelight tracker shows 167 kills. However, this didn't end up being fully accurate. It also takes a screenshot every key you open, and I managed to get 183 kills during the hour. I only realised this shortly afterwards when I was putting all the loot into one tab, that had more effort, arrows and bracelets than the tracker showed. This means I was averaging 18 kills per hour, and that's including the first 2 hours which only had 9 and 13 kills as I was working out the best method to do this. Overall, the total loot was 75 million GP. This works out at 7.5 million per hour and is better money than Zulrah and Vorkath combined, and it's even better money than the Theatre of Blood, which is only 7 mil per hour. If I was to do this again, I think I could easily get up to 20 kills per hour and would end up with around about 85 mil. This is all done using a 10 mil gear setup, and I wonder how much money you could actually make if you tried this using the max gear possible. Well, that's all for this video. Please leave a like if you have enjoyed and consider hitting the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.